Hello, my name is Chloe Folan, and I just wanted to put together a very short video. First of all, to say a massive thank you to everybody. The upcoming Rainbow Bridge Phase 1 workshop being hosted through Zoom over September and December. The class is being broken up over 2 classes. That class is fully booked. Thank you very much to everyone who inquired and contacted me about it. If you were a little bit on the fence, but were hoping to maybe join, please don't worry, I will be hosting another Rainbow Bridge Phase 1 class. I always run a few classes every year, and once again, mainly online because it suits people internationally. And I'm very fortunate that I'm in high demand nationally and internationally. So I just wanted to first of all say thank you very much. The upcoming workshop is booked, but please still register your interest with me because I'm putting together a list of first preference for when the next Rainbow Bridge Phase 1 workshop will be hosted, but most likely that will either be well into the end of the year or early next year with my current pre-booked work schedule. But please still contact me, because what I do when a workshop books out, but there was a lot of interest, I register people's names who want to be told about when the next workshop will be on, and those people are emailed first preference before dates are publicly announced for the next workshop. So please still contact me and let me know if you would like to be put on that first preference list for the next Rainbow Bridge Phase 1 workshop. To those that did book and register a place, thank you very much. I'm looking forward to connecting with all of you. And this is also a general video as well to anybody watching, just to explain a little bit more about the Phase 1 classes. So for those that booked and registered their place, you would have received an email with 3 short meditation exercises to start working with before the first class. So you would have received your Rainbow Bridge Phase 1 introduction video with 3 short meditation exercises to start working with before the class. And as explained in the introduction video, there are 3 meditation exercises that help everybody align to the energies of the class. So when everyone does connect on Zoom for the class, it helps the energies and information flow beautifully. And it helps everyone really consciously and subconsciously absorb the information that's taught. And the reason why the classes are being broken up over 2 classes is just to make it more digestible. I've found that people do like the structure of breaking up the Phase 1 teachings over 2 classes. So first of all, please practice with the introduction video and 3 meditation exercises to really prepare for the class. And in the next 2 weeks, I'll be sending out the Zoom link for the first class with all the student materials. And what we will be covering in the first class is everything that's connected with the Phase 1A teachings. So not just the steps of Phase 1A, like that all of the years, over a decade now, well over a decade now. Do you know what? I need to sit down. It's been over a decade, well over a decade of publicly teaching the Rainbow Bridge techniques. So just coming back to that, slight adaptations are always made after each class to just improve it a little bit each time. You know, little tweaks to the workshop manual, to the structure that's given. So this is not just a class on this is how you do the steps. It's so much more than that. It's very expanded information on the Phase 1 teachings with some adaptations that I've found that through the years of teachings help people get more out of the techniques and really connect with the techniques and really on so many levels, not only help this technique continue to be hugely beneficial, but easily digestible, and also giving teachings over how to practically apply the techniques. And there's the other key. I give practical guidance on how to help these techniques, how these techniques can be utilized in everyday situations, for everyday occurrences, really grounding the practicality of the techniques and giving inspirations for how to work with these techniques on different levels, not just when you're doing the Rainbow Bridge Phase 1 meditation. And what I really love about these classes, because if you've watched a lot of my Rainbow Bridge videos, I'm always talking about how this technique really helps develop inner vision capacity. Meaning, if you've heard about the Antakarana PDF document that I released with the free videos, where I'm talking about different auric phenomena that was witnessed as people continued with the Rainbow Bridge techniques, how the techniques cleared the vehicles, widened the channel, helped the chakras sit into place, developed the heart center petals, weaving the Antakarana threads, clearing the auric field. This technique really helps to hone your inner vision skills. And Rainbow Bridge overall is a technique that spiritually empowers you, and also physically, emotionally, mentally as well. But above all, this is a spiritually empowering technique that puts the ability to deeply clear karmic imbalance on so many levels and properly integrate the light body holistically. It's just such a fabulous technique because it's you doing it. I'm giving you proper anchored guidance and teachings on the techniques and different ways you can apply the techniques and work with the different prayers and mantras. But essentially, it's you doing it. You then practice what's taught on a daily basis where possible. And it's you giving yourself the benefits. This puts the reins of your spiritual life back in your own hands on so many levels. It is so empowering connecting with these techniques. But what I also love about this is in my Phase 1 classes, I guide you through an exercise for perceiving your own central channel. And what I love is every single class I facilitated, whether it's been in person or online, I've had sometimes people say, oh, I don't know if I'll be able to see anything, or I don't know if I'll be able to perceive anything. Every single person who does this workshop class with me, and it's a beautifully simple technique. It has a few parts to it, but it flows beautifully. I guarantee you will be able to see and perceive your central channel. And it usually goes something like this, meaning someone might say, Chloe, just before we start this, meaning within the workshop, before I guide people through this exercise, someone might go, look, Chloe, I don't think I'm as clairvoyant as you. I don't know if I will be able to perceive my channel. And of course, I then talk with somebody about, look, there's many ways to perceive. There's many ways to know. This draws on all of your capacities. And then once any concerns have been alleviated, guiding you through that exercise. And guess what? I've got to give everyone a good few minutes, because everyone then is filling in on their diagram what they perceived about their central channel. And we're talking putting in a load of detail. And I'm there especially watching the person that thought they wouldn't see anything, and the amount of detail that they do pick up on. So this is what I also mean over, I like to put the power to develop. I will give you the roadmap, but once you apply these techniques, I will then show you ways that you can assess this technique for yourself, meaning not just taking my word for it, not just taking other people's, validation that it does do this, or what the late Josephina Norman Stevens stated. I will show you how you can assess that this technique does do what it says it does, and how to track your progress with that. And I discuss that as well. And I love teaching that. I love being able to expand people's awareness over what and how they can perceive. And what I will also offer, if there's time, is included in the workshop, if there's time, a very quick channel check for each individual that wishes to have a quick channel check. I'm talking very quick, just a little bit of feedback over width, where areas are in need of deeper healing. In other words, where the Rainbow Bridge Phase 1 techniques will benefit you the most. So I will include that too, if there's time for that as well. So there'll be a lot included in the first class, like that, everything involved with the Phase 1A techniques, including the exercise for perceiving your channel. It's very exciting. I love teaching it. I love it. And then with the second class in December, meaning you'll then be practicing what you've been taught in the first class. And then coming up to the second class, you'll then be taught everything involved in the Phase 1B techniques, as well as other very helpful practical invocations that you can have a lot of interesting experimenting with. So a very dynamic, thorough class. I'm really looking forward to the September and December classes. I just want to see if there's anything else I wanted to share. So no, if you're a part of that group that's formed, very much looking forward to connecting with you. And if you are interested in registering your name for the next Rainbow Bridge Phase 1 class, please contact me through my website, www.chloefolan.com, or through any of my social media pages. I would love to hear from you. I love to support those that have heard the deeper calling of the Rainbow Bridge techniques. Fabulous techniques to connect with. On that note, wishing everybody well. 7 ray blessings to all. Take care.